Hello YouTube, my name is Van, welcome back to the channel, and welcome myself back to the channel, actually. I just wanted to address a couple of things, an elephant in the room, as you might call it. Basically, I just want to not make nonchalant videos out of nowhere, just like my previous video about reviewing the Assassin's Creed trailer. But basically, why I'm back, why I'm coming back is, yeah, I wanted to act on my inaction for starting a YouTube channel. Basically, I wanted to make this video as a way to kind of just plant my feet. I'm a fan of interviews. I watch a lot of interviews of celebrities, channels that feature different YouTubers as well, how they've gone through their journey, which is where also I get a lot of my inspiration from. So I prepared here a few questions for what my intentions are, and I hope that this sheds some light also to give you guys some sort of insight as to what to expect here. What inspired me to come back to YouTube? I think I've already covered that in my intro. Basically, I wanted to be intentional about it and have an outlet for a lot of the things that are going on in my life. You know, we watch a lot of YouTubers out there and we know that what we see on their channel is not everything about them. Wanted to have a space where I could communicate with people, especially the things that I like. So why I named my channel what I name my channel, which is Slice of Van, is because I want to share a slice of my life to whoever is interested to view it or to see it. What kind of content can viewers expect to see on your new gaming channel? I don't think it's going to be any new, but I think there's going to be a lot more commentary, I guess. How do you plan on setting yourself apart from other gaming channels? I think just that, just being myself, just being different, I guess, in terms of the genre of the games that I play. Because some of the YouTube gaming channels feature, what's the latest or hottest games that are out there. And I'm not saying that I'm not going to play those, especially if I'm interested in them, but it's not going to be more about mainstream, but more like what I just love to play. How do you plan on incorporating your personality into your gaming content? Now, that's a good question because that's where a lot of what YouTube monetizes on is not really the content, but more of the personality or the person behind the channel, right? In general, I don't really know how to use words to describe what my personality would be, but I guess that is up for discovery for you guys. Kind of grounded, I guess. Not a whole lot of trying to be funny or trying to be someone else that I'm not. I don't want to try please everybody because that's just going to disappoint you guys more than myself, of course. What challenges do you anticipate facing in establishing your gaming channel? I'm not a whole fan of this whole editing thing. I know I can edit pretty much just the bare bones of it, but hopefully in the future I could probably hire somebody who can help me with that. But I guess that would be the challenge I'm currently facing now, and I think that has been one of the biggest hurdles why this also kind of pushed me back making more YouTube content in the past few months that I have been out. So, what kind of equipment and software do you plan on using to create your content? Well, I'm just currently using what I have. Currently, to be specific, kind of equipment that I'm using, I am on a 3070 mobile i5 laptop. Pretty much. That's it. How do I plan on monetizing my channel? Money is not the top priority for why I'm doing this. It is a priority, but again, the sole reason why I'm doing this is because I just want to enjoy myself off of the full-time job that I have. And as I go along, I hope that my journey is something that I don't tread alone. But how do I plan on monetizing my channel? Just keep posting. Basically, just keep pumping out content, and hopefully, as I do that, I would be able to improve on my skills, my abilities, and make better content for you guys. Something that's worth the watch, something that you can learn from more, especially. How do I plan on staying consistent with my content schedule? Now, that's a good question because that has been the stumbling block for me for the past months that I have not been on the platform is consistency. Now, how do I plan on staying consistent? I guess is to plan things ahead of time because I know when I was doing a lot of the content that I was doing back then, it was just whimsical. Like, I'm playing this game right now, might as well record it and then share it with the people. Back in the day, I was doing a lot of Assassin's Creed content, which didn't have any commentary. I just wanted to perfect and create a story based off of that and have you guys watch that, in sequence, basically, like chronologically see how Assassin's Creed Unity was like, what transpired, and without all the mumbo jumbo talk that happens in between. Although that is gonna change because that is what I wanna turn my channel into, but I want to build up on that and schedule my time so that I can be able to plan something ahead and be consistent on. What kind of feedback have you received from your audience since announcing your return to YouTube? I didn't make an announcement. I just posted that video. I posted a video and a short, but that was basically it. I didn't make any sort of announcement. I was just so welling with inspiration from a lot of other content creators that even with that, I'm basically procrastinating, is what I'm trying to say, which is I know is bad, but I think this will also serve as a lesson for those who are planning to start something. It doesn't have to be a YouTube channel, like anything. Sometimes even if you're inspired by other people with an action, you're just not going to get anywhere. But building up, I guess, on the previous question is I want to stay consistent and I just want to be able to use the inspiration I garnered from other YouTubers who are already amazing on the platform and just capitalize on that and use that to get through all the burnouts, the things that you hear about other content creators experiencing, having trouble with on the platform, and just push through and just be able to make whatever I want to make, have fun, and enjoy my time here, while it's here. What lessons did you learn during your break from YouTube that you plan on applying to your new channel to act on your procrastination, basically, and to not make any more excuses to not do? And just do. Because to actually do something is just basically letting go of a lot of the inhibitions, a lot of the doubts that you have. I have played a ton of video games just to pass the time and just to get me out of the stresses of life, but the regret that I have in those moments is not being able to record them. And that's one of the biggest lessons I have learned from being on break, is that just press record. And I guess that's my lesson for those of you guys who are still on the fence about this whole thing, is to just do it. No one's gonna stop you. And I think the biggest critic that you would ever have would always be yourself. And that is because, everything that you do, the imperfections, the nuances and the mistakes. Stop judging yourself and stop thinking about what other people will judge you for, because there's nothing to judge without any product. That makes sense? And that's what I'm trying to change, is that to make a product and then deal with the mess later. How do you plan to engage with your audience and build a community on your channel? Well, that's one of the things I'm really looking forward to, because I know I said that this is but an outlet for me, more than just being an outlet. I think the biggest outlet would be having to be able to be in a group or in a community of like-minded individuals. I think that's the most important thing for me. That's what I plan to build up on as I grow. And I don't know, there's still a long way. I'm not even monetized yet at this point. So when I say there's a long way to go, there's a long way to go. And by going means taking that first step and doing it. And I want to make sure that as I do that, there are people who are going to be with me that I know who are wanting the same for me as much as I want encouragement for them and inspiration for them that I could provide through my channel. So I plan to build a community based off of this channel by, of course, you know how it goes. Subscribe, like, comment down below. That's how you do it. It's free. It's the most amazing thing you can contribute to the society. And I'm not saying it's just on my channel. I'm saying in all the things that inspires you, in all the things that provide some form of encouragement, respite, do what you gotta do. Do your due diligence. Subscribe, like, comment.
Stop it. Get some help.
That's how we make this community work. Yeah, that's how I plan it. How do I plan to stay motivated in my content creation efforts? Now, that is a good question. Variety is the spice of life, some would say. And I guess the only way for me to stay motivated is to keep going, to try out different things, different games, do different activities, I guess. Add some blogs and other stuff too, aside from the gaming content that I'll be making, which is what I plan to do. And hopefully that would keep me motivated to keep entertaining you guys. How will you measure your success? I think the best metric for success is knowing that I've provided some form of service to others. Because when you think about it, why do anything, right? A lot of people would say, I do some this and that because I want to get paid, you know, take my family to the Bahamas or something like that. I don't know. But generally, we do stuff because we want to contribute to the society, right? And hopefully the society would reward us for what we're trying to give to it. I've done this in the past where people will walk up to me, what you told me was inspiring. I appreciate you telling me those things. And I wish I could do that maybe on a bigger scale. And I guess the more of that I could experience will be a way for me to say I'm doing a good job. I guess I've ran out of questions to answer. I'm willing to answer your questions this time. So if you do have any questions, the comment section is down below. If you are also in the same boat as me, welcome. You're welcome here. Let's do this together and have fun. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna leave that video for here. I hope you guys stay for the right reasons, leave for the right reasons as well. If you don't find this channel helpful for you or whatever other reason that you might have, I hope this turns out the way I think it should turn out. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video.